Hi, let's talk about hypoxia injuries. So, like when you've had a surgery and then you don't feel the same anymore and you're just weaker, slowed down, everything like that. It basically affects your heart, and I guess it could be different with different types of surgery. But I have had a cheek lift surgery, as mass application cheek lift surgery to look less kind of frowny and depressed and all that. But I wasn't told all the risks, the the real risks, the real dangers, and I think it's probably a common thing that they just don't tell people because they get away with it. In most cases, they get away with it. So yeah, it's like stroke condition, heart condition worse, and that kind of thing. And they run off of each other, and you feel it. You feel it. Everything is different, especially on your feet. You're more strained on your feet for more extended periods of time. You're more strained. You're strained. You're affected in a lot of ways, and doing things, making things, getting stuff done, cleaning around the house, organizing, keeping up with life, with being a mom. It's hard. It gets hard. It makes life harder for sure. What a hypoxia injury, like when your heart is weakened, it literally makes you more retarded. Okay, I'm not gonna say special needs. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That implies that, it's a certain group of people and they have special needs and their needs are met. Well, when you have an injury and you can't get help, your needs aren't met, your life does get harder. Um, there's no sugarcoating it. You're just plain old wah 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 more retarded than you were. Especially when you are smiling. If you've had a cheek lift surgery, the muscles in your face and head are feeling permanently contorted and weird. Okay? There's a pain, a tight strain in your head when you smile. It is physically difficult, it's painful. I still do it at times, there's just that natural tendency. We want to smile, we want to laugh, but it is straining. Even just talking strains my head and my heart. Talking right now, um, it can be about anything. And if it's a stressful thing, especially, that stress puts that pain and that strain in my head and my heart, and I feel it even while sitting. If I'm on my feet, trying to talk or smile, laugh, have a conversation, just, you know, be a be a human being, try to interact with people, I feel that strain more. If there's some bright lights, my left eyelid will slow down. If you get a stroke injury from a cosmetic surgery, uh, seriously, anything where they're gonna cut in and go inside, don't do it. Don't do it. Unless if you just are like really old and like bored with life and you're like whatever, But it's seriously gonna impact you, and you're gonna feel that strain. You're gonna feel like you're like 20, 30 years older than you were before the surgery, and it's not fun. Looking and seeming more retarded to people. Um, it's not fun. I've noticed it in my voice sometimes. It's more like kind of. Maybe that's too much of an exaggeration, it's that kind of tone. It feels different. You have to do something different in your throat, neck, voice muscles to sound more like or whatever whatever you call it, that deflection, or it changes when you become more retarded. It changes, and it's I it makes me feel bad. I've also noticed that my eyes have become a little bit more crossed, like pulled inward more. I mean, my sockets are where they are, but I've noticed that I look a little bit more retarded. And thing is, when you look a little bit more retarded, a lot of times doctors are gonna look at you and be like, oh, this one looks kind of dumb, this one looks kind of retarded. They're gonna pull the wool over your eyes. They're not gonna help you. They don't even want you to know or realize what is wrong with you, even though you do. It's just gonna be like talking to a wall, trying to get any kind of help. It's gonna be extremely frustrating. Another thing this hypoxia does to you, makes your hands kind of hover, especially your stroke affected side. For me, it's my right side. My left side injury here got worse from surgery. When I'm on my feet for a while, my hand just kind of floats and hovers. Or if I'm talking to people and I'm trying to think and process what they're saying, I notice like they just go up. And sometimes I'm aware of it, sometimes I'm not, but my hands will hang there looking kind of dumb and retarded. And it's just not cute, it's not pretty. It's incredibly frustrating. It's just any combination of these stressors, bright lights, being on my feet too much, vocal exertion, sudden arm movements. I try to do my pull-ups, exercises, my elliptical. It's like that injury is there, and I try to strengthen myself, my heart, my muscles, but it is there, and it just gets harder and harder to keep up with the exercise, with trying to look thin and attractive, trying to get help in life, okay? Because when you get a hypoxia injury, you need a more comfortable life. Like a hot tub, like I don't know what else, like I have no idea. I'm trying to figure it out. Seriously, I wish I never got it. And doctors won't tell you, they won't warn you what could really happen, because they get away with it. They make money off of injuring people, and they get away with it. So, seriously, especially if you're getting cosmetic surgery on your face, where they've got to do some undermining, cutting in and going into the muscles or whatever. They describe it as a minor cosmetic procedure, but it is definitely not. They flat out lie to people. Just be extremely careful and get neck x-rays before, and tell a doctor, like, look, I don't want to have worsened injuries. My spinal cord isn't functioning well enough during the surgery. If my heart becomes injured, I can't breathe enough. Breathing thingy isn't going to do much if you're not breathing on your own enough. You got to look into all these things, and you got to find a doctor who's just going to be straight up and honest, because I get the feeling that some of them might actually want people to become more injured, because then they have more health problems. there's more money to be made off of them. And you're the one who's going to suffer. They're going to be doing just fine, making money off of you. And you're the one who's going to suffer. I really hope that I can help you somehow, because it's just miserable. I'll tell you, it's miserable. It's stressful. It's miserable. I have a headache every single day. My heart feels weak and strained every single day. And I don't know what to do about it. And it's only going to get worse. Things tend to get worse as we get older. I hope this will help you.